The potential re-election of Donald Trump as President of the United States could significantly affect the global economy. His first term, 2017 to 2021, saw major changes in U.S. economic policy, including tax cuts, deregulation, and protectionist measures, particularly against China. Since then, the global economy has faced challenges such as the COVID-19 pandemic, the Ukraine conflict, inflation, and supply chain disruptions. Given the United States' central role in global economics, its leaders' domestic and foreign policy decisions have profound consequences worldwide. This analysis explores the potential impacts of a Trump re-election, recognizing the uncertainties involved and the need for a scenario-based approach. A Trump presidency would likely focus on business-friendly tax policies akin to those from his first term. The 2017 tax reform lowered the corporate tax rate and offered significant breaks for wealthy individuals. Further tax cuts could stimulate investment and consumption in the U.S., potentially boosting growth, but they might also worsen income inequality and create long-term fiscal challenges, leading to increased deficits and national debt, which could erode international investor confidence. Deregulation would also likely be a priority. Trump may aim to reduce environmental regulations for the oil, gas, and coal industries, potentially lowering energy prices and encouraging domestic investment. However, this poses long-term risks for climate sustainability. Additionally, loosening financial sector regulations could initially boost the stock market, but increase the risk of instability, raising concerns of a financial crisis similar to the 2008 collapse. Immigration policy could shift under a Trump administration, as he has historically favored stricter controls. This could lead to labor shortages in sectors like agriculture and manufacturing, slowing productivity and increasing costs. Limiting skilled immigration might hinder innovation and reduce the United States' long-term economic dynamism. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What impact do you think would be the most significant if Trump were re-elected? Drop a comment below. Trump's re-election could emphasize protectionism, particularly regarding China. His America First stance might lead to escalated trade tariffs, affecting global supply chains and raising consumer prices. These restrictions could prompt companies to regionalize supply chains, potentially reducing global trade volumes. Trump's skepticism towards international agreements could reshape the geopolitical landscape. He may withdraw the U.S. from accords like the Paris Climate Agreement, undermining collective efforts to tackle global issues and straining relationships with allies. Reduced U.S. involvement in organizations like NATO could weaken geopolitical stability, increasing the risk of regional conflicts and market volatility. His policies could also heighten tensions with the European Union, potentially resulting in tariffs on European imports and harming economic ties, slowing growth in both economies and creating uncertainty in global markets. If Trump is re-elected, financial markets may react positively in the short term due to anticipated corporate tax cuts and deregulation, boosting stock prices in certain sectors. However, lack of regulation poses long-term risks, potentially leading to financial instability and market volatility. In the energy sector, a Trump presidency might increase fossil fuel demand and lower energy prices initially, but it could also hinder the global transition to sustainable energy, increasing climate risks. Trade tensions with China could disrupt markets for technology-related commodities. The U.S. dollar might experience volatility due to Trump's policies. Protectionism could lead to capital flight toward the U.S., strengthening the dollar, but rising national debt might undermine confidence in the currency. What's your take on the possible effects of Trump's policies on the global economy? Do you see more risks or opportunities? Share your insights below. I'm looking forward to reading them. A second Trump term could alter the global economy's structure, deepening economic fragmentation and complicating international collaboration on trade and climate issues. Should other countries adopt similar protectionist measures, global supply chains might become less efficient, slowing innovation and competitiveness. Trump's policies could also impede the global transition to sustainable energy. As a significant economy, the U.S. influences climate policy, and prioritizing fossil fuels could discourage sustainability efforts globally, widening the climate resilience gap between developed and developing nations. In conclusion, a Trump re-election could have far-reaching effects on the global economy, presenting both risks and opportunities. Short-term tax cuts and deregulation might spur U.S. investment and growth, but could lead to increased inequality and financial volatility. The long-term nationalist approach could undermine confidence in the U.S. as a stable global leader, necessitating greater international cooperation to mitigate negative outcomes. Strengthening alliances, developing alternative trade routes, and investing in renewable energy will be vital for global stability. International organizations and national governments should consider collaborations, expanding trade partnerships, and investing in sustainable energy. As the world navigates an uncertain landscape, strategic alliances and resilient economic policies will be essential for sustaining growth and stability. How do you see Trump's policies influencing the economy on a global scale? Do you agree or disagree with some of the points I covered? Comment below and let's exchange.